Hi guys, this tutorial is about skincare for all of you guys out there who don't have perfect skin. I spent my entire high school with awful skin all throughout today, something I struggle with. I have really bad scarring from picking, which is like the #1 no-no. You're not allowed to pick whatever it is that you're picking, and I picked. So I have really bad scarring. I have the red spots from the scarring, and I also have like the indents, like the craters, if you will, from scarring from constantly picking, and I became obsessed with whenever I broke out, I wanted to get rid of it as fast as possible, so I had the hot washcloth compresses. I actually got a pore sucker. I don't know if you guys remember what those were. Like, that was the thing not too long ago. It was like a little device with a suction cup, and you put it on your skin, and it was supposed to suck out all the dirt and pores. And I remember one time I did that, and I got a blood blister on my nose. I was mortified. I would have rather taken the breakouts than that. Oh, it was awful. It was like Rudolph. It was bright red, and it was right on the top of my nose. I actually still have like a bump from it today. It was awful. So I've tried everything. I've tried Proactive. I've tried over-the-counter Neutrogena. I've tried all of the skincare products. Clean and Clear, I did that. I did Clearasil. I did the astringent. I did Sea Breeze. I've tried everything and done everything, and it never helped. I never went to a dermatologist, so that was probably one thing I could have done. But at that time, there was the pill called, what was that pill that everyone's taking and it made them crazy? I forget what it was called, but my mom was terrified that they were going to put me on some kind of medication and I was going to end up killing myself or something like that. I don't know, so I never went to a dermatologist. However, I did do all of the over-the-counter stuff possible, and it was really bad in high school. It was one day, it was fine, I had, a little breakouts, here and there, and then the next day I woke up with, like, acne from temple to chin to nose to forehead. I mean, I had it everywhere. It was awful. I have pictures posted on my blog, so if you visit my blog, which you can see, it's right down, there we go, right down here. If you visit my blog, you can see how bad my skin really was, because it was pretty bad. It's still bad now. I don't want to give off the facade that I am perfectly clear skin. I am not at all. Like I said, I have scarring. I have been able to manage breakouts, and here's the thing, guys. Consistency is the best thing ever. If you are consistent with a daily routine, morning and night, you will get better results than if you are sporadic with your skincare routine. I know that I am not a fan of consistency. I can be lazy sometimes, and I will go to bed with makeup still on my face. I will go to bed without washing my face all day. No, no, no. Cannot do that. You need to wash your face in the morning and before you go to bed, especially if you have makeup on, especially. So right now, I use Neutrogena's Skin ID. And if I am going to be honest with you, I did Proactive and it did not work for me, and I was consistent with that. However, I did the Proactive, the old Proactive. I did not do the new Proactive. So anybody who's out there who has a new Proactive and you guys live by it, awesome. Shoot me a blog. Let me know how it is. Do a review as a video response. Whatever you want to do. Spread the word, because I know how awful it is to have acne, and you want everybody to know your secret. So I use Neutrogena Skin ID, and it comes with a little travel case. This is what I got when I ordered mine. And why I like it is because it takes the profile of your lifestyle. It takes the profile of the kind of acne that you have, because I didn't know that there was more than one type. Oh yeah, there's like 3 or 4 types of acne. It takes note of your stress level, your daily activities, if you have dry skin or oily skin, if you're a picker, do you have scarring, are you sensitive skin. It takes a complete profile of your skin complexion, which is really good, because as the commercial says, what works for one does not work for all. So I have a 14, you see that? A 14 cleanser for my skin. Then I have a 40 toner for my skin, and then a 32 lotion. And then mine also came with, like, one of the free gifts that they gave you was one of these little things, which is like, and it works amazing. Oh my gosh, it takes the red out of whatever blemish that you might have. Put it on the night before you wake up. Not always on the first try, but definitely by the second time, it completely takes the redness away. You still have the pimple. It doesn't take the pimple away, but it takes the redness away, which sometimes not enough concealer in the world can cover that. So obviously what you do is you wash with this, and it's not like that sandy exfoliator. It's just a nice cream. It feels like lotion. And I came across somebody who used it once, who borrowed it because they didn't have face wash, and they said that it was like putting lotion on your face. I'm going to just say this so that way, in case people out there don't know, you have to wet your face with warm water before you wash it. I didn't know that that had to have been said, but there are actually some people out there who just think that you just put the face wash on your face. Okay, no, ew, first of all, that can't be a good feeling, because it's got to be like rubbing lotion in your face. And second of all, you want to splash as hot of water as you can tolerate it to open your pores. I've actually got as far as steaming my face, so what I do is I create my own little steam room, and I boil a pot of water, and when it's boiled, I take it off, I put it on the table or whatever, I put my face over it with a blanket over top, and it steams my face, and it completely like opens up your pores and gets all that like dirt in there. And then afterwards I wash my face, and it actually, my skin feels a lot better after I do that. So there's a tip for you guys. So anyway, back to what I was saying. So you wet your face with hot water, you wash it, okay? You dry it. Don't be so aggressive with drying your face. Just pat dry it, gentle, okay? Then you take your astringent and get a cotton ball. Take your astringent, your toner, and you want it all over your face. I've noticed that stay away from the eyelids. Then you do your lotion. And I was very liberal with this because it is $50 a month. However, $50 a month, it's not every month, it's every 2. And if you're like me, if you are smart about it and use just enough to do the job, not more, not less, you can go like 3 or 4 months without having to get a reorder. I've only had 2 or 3 fills, and I've had this for almost a year. So be wise with what you're doing, but don't be silly about it either. Be generous without being, stingy. So that's it. So these three things you get, plus your little, bonus gifts. I don't know if they're still doing that promotion now. I know you get little gifts. I don't know if it's these gifts in the travel bag. So that's what I do. But when you have makeup on your face, Neutrogena Skin ID, I love you, but you do nothing to take makeup off your face, okay? I've tried to take out makeup with the makeup remover pads, and I've just used like regular water. No, it doesn't get into your makeup gets into your pores. This does not get it out of your pores. You need to get an exfoliator. So I have Neutrogena Deep Clean Relaxing Night Scrub. You need to get a scrub, okay? Anything that has the grit, the sand, the balls, the bumps, the whatever, you need to get scrub. Because what that does is that opens your pores and it gets down in your pores. That's what you need. And that takes out, and then you use this. Both of which are gentle. I've never had a problem with using both. It's not, I know people say that too much will dry out your skin or will actually cause more harm than good. I never had that problem. A little bit of this, then this. Okay, now, I also have oily skin, so I'm batting 1,000 over here. With oily skin too. I don't have them. I have them in my purse. I will put them on my blog. No, on my blog. I use the Neutrogena oil pads, oil wipes. They are to die for. If you ever have, those out there who have oily skin, if you need something to absorb the oil without messing up your makeup, you need to get these sheets. They're the oil absorbing sheets by Neutrogena. It comes in a blue box. They're blue sheets. They are amazing. I cannot get enough of them. I use them all day, every day, forever. I will use them for life. Awesome. But if you have oily skin, I use Neutrogena Deep Skin Long Last Shine Control Cleanser Mask. You can use this as a face wash. You can use it as a mask. I use it as a mask because I have 2 other face washes that I do use. Oh, I wanted to make a comment too. If you don't have makeup on, don't use this. This is fine, okay? You don't need to use both all the time. Only if you have makeup, use this. This, it says once or twice a week, which is probably right. That's what I use it for. and it controls the oil. You can try it to see if it works for you guys. I just got it, so, and to be honest, I haven't been really that consistent with it. So I haven't noticed a dramatic difference in the oil production of my skin. However, I do use the mask afterwards. Oh yeah, for like, it says it controls it for 6 hours, but it also says to only use it once or twice a week. So I mean, I haven't used it every day. I don't know what that would do to you, but you can try it. But it does control the oil for that day. But the once and twice a week is not enough for it to control it, all week. Then, finally, I also have dry skin. And you can have oily skin and dry skin. I did not know that, but you can absolutely have oily skin and dry skin. In fact, a lot of people who have oily skin tend to have dry skin. So, if you have sensitive skin like me, because I am allergic to every product, I use makeup brushes once, and my eyes were like out to here. So I have super sensitive skin, okay? And I have oily skin, so I cannot have anything that's not hypoallergenic and that clogs your pores. And a lot of these products say that they are hypoallergenic and they don't clog your pores, but they do, and it makes my skin oily. So I live by Pond's Dry Skin Cream, the Caring Classic Blue Lid. My sister-in-law makes fun of me and says it's old lady cream. I don't care because it does wonders. She put it on her daughter once, bam, perfect skin the next morning. This stuff cures whatever dry skin you have going on. I live by it. I use it at night. I use it just a little bit before I put on my makeup. And sometimes if it does leave like a little oily residue, I take those oil shine sheets and I just wipe all over my face and I'm good to go. It's perfect. You need to get yourself a good face lotion. If this doesn't work for you, find something else that does. Make sure that it does not, on the back it does say, hypoallergenic, won't clog pores, dermatologist tested and proven. You need to get something that has those read the labels. There you go, read the labels. Okay, so that's my skincare routine. I have pictures on my blog of my skin right down here. Can't say that enough for the pictures because you can't post pictures on YouTube. So if you go to my blog, you can see the pictures. I do actually this morning. I have a breakout here around my mouth, but that's also because I nared my lip stash the other day and it completely broke it up. But I do right now. My skin is as good as it's probably gonna get. I have no breakouts, nothing. But I am consistent with it, and I can still see the scarring. So I'll show you pictures. I'll show you pictures of what I used to be like, what my skin used to be like. There is hope out there for you guys. I know that acne is not at all something that you would wish on anybody. It completely affects the way you view yourself. It affects your self-confidence. It affects your whole appearance. I get that, and that's why I can relate to all of those out there who have really bad skin. My heart goes out to you. I feel it. I feel it. I feel you. I feel you. That's not good. It didn't sound very cool. But I know what you're going through. So be consistent with it. Find what works for you. Invest a little money in the new Proactive, or the Neutrogena. I'm a big fan. Spend a little money on it if it's gonna help boost your ego. And those who are younger and need to rely on your parents, I'm sure will understand, and they will be happy to invest a little money to get you feeling a little bit better about yourself. I know my mom did. I know many other people out there whose parents did. It's something that really affects you, and you can control it. So just be consistent, have a good skincare routine, make sure you get your skin well moisturized, you get that makeup off your face, ladies, get that makeup off your face before you go to bed. So that's it. I hope that helps, and let me know if you need any other advice or tips on skincare.